Hello again. Had this bike now for well over a year. Thought I'd maybe do a wee update video for you. Really pleased with the bike. I've had a lot of fun on it, and it's proved to be reliable. And a joy to own, really. If you're thinking of getting one of these XT660s, I would say definitely go for it. This is an 04 model, one of the first made. The problem with these early bikes, and I discovered after I bought this one, is they suffer from a surging problem. Now, surging is caused by the ECU, which makes the bike run a bit lean to meet emissions laws, and it kind of feels at slower speeds that the bike's surging forward all the time. Can be a bit annoying. This one was actually prone to cutting out occasionally as well, just when riding at walking pace, which again is a common problem with these early models. Shortly after I got this one though, I discovered XT660.com. Highly recommend this website if you're interested in these bikes at all, whether you already have one or you're thinking of getting one. It's an absolute encyclopedia for these things. Fantastic bunch of guys. Any help you need or advice, they're there for you. They also tell you how to do a lot of modifications. Their tech guy Kevin from Australia, he's an absolute genius with these things. So to help with my surging problem, I was talking to Kevin in Australia, and he makes these little modifications, which I'm just going to show you now. That's the boy there. Now he makes these himself and has been for a few years now, so they've been tried and tested, proven to work, proven to be safe enough to use with the bike with no adverse effects. All it is a little variable resistor. Starts at 12 there when you get it. You just have to experiment for your own bike and your own weather conditions. For me, it kind of works best about 5 o'clock there. All it does is fool the temperature sensor on the bike. There's 2 wires wired into this temperature sensor, and basically fools the sensor into thinking that the ambient temperature is slightly colder. So the ECU richens up the mixture a little bit, and it really helped my surging problem. It's 90% gone just with that mod alone. To combat the cutting out problem, stalling at slow speeds, I just went into the digital dash, and you can turn up your takeover speed. I turn mine up to about 3000 RPM at takeover, which is perfectly fine, and it's totally cured the cutting out problem also. Another little mod I did inside the throttle body. If you take this top off, and where the cable runs along the edge of the inside of the grip, if you can countersink the cable slightly into the grip, and then it really helps with slow speed maneuverability and throttle control. You learn how to do all this on XT660.com. Really simple. A couple of other mods I did more for performance than anything else. These bikes really need to breathe. The secret's in the airbox. Because the emissions control nowadays from the factory, they really are suffocated. This one I have, as you can see, a stage 2 DNA filter, racing filter, completely on the side of the airbox. K&N, I have an internal stage 1 K&N inside the airbox as well. This has really helped with a few more horsepowers. And you can also hear it sucking in the side of the airbox, which is quite nice too. I also have modified my snorkel. Just pulls out. I've cut 2 inches off the bottom, put it back in, and the front, I don't know if you can see it, I've kind of cut that at an angle to give me more intake area, and also drilled the sides. Let's see that side. Just to let more air in. Simple modification again. Other things I've done since the last video, I've had the front wheel relaced. Nice new spokes. The other ones were rusty just from a couple of winters use. But that was quite good. Worked out okay. It was £100 for complete relacing, so it wasn't so bad. I also made a little tail tidy. This is just a cardboard template for it. Just measured it up, make it out of cardboard, and then cut it out of this aluminium, bent it up. Basically. So that kind of shape. So I got a nice little LED like a tail light. Move the indicators up in there. That's a little tail tidy. I don't know if you can see it. Makes it a lot neater at the back. Kind of lets you see well under the front or the back wheel. Also stuck these couple of little fellers in there. I've got red LED eyes. I just had them in a drawer from another project, never used them, so made up a couple of little plastic brackets out of some guttering straps. Just bolted them on up there, wired them in, got them wired in with the tail lights, so look pretty cool, I think anyway. Now the other problem I had with this bike was very disappointing. Shortly after I got it, I discovered my nice Akrapovic pipes had a broken weld all the way round where the can joins this little sleeve here. Now, amazingly, that one is brand new, as is the one on the other side, because the nice people at Akrapovic, after a very nice polite letter from myself, sent me a brand new set of cans. Link pipes, fittings, everything, carbon straps. Brand new, complete set, gratis. Now that says a lot for that company to stand over their products, look after their customers. Even though I bought this bike second hand, pipes were already on it. So I managed to organise that, thankfully to XT660.com as well. Got another couple of guys had the same thing happen, and Akrapovic did the same for them. So I tried it, worked for me. Can't speak highly enough about those people. Pipes are a fantastic job. I think the cracking is really a rare thing to happen. So don't let that put you off getting a set of these pipes. Fantastic. So light, look great. These I'm running with the baffles in, although I've modified the baffle by taking off the outer piece of mesh. I left the inner one inside, so it's not just so as annoyingly loud, but still nice note. I can't actually let you hear it because time's getting on. Pop this seat back on. That's it at 3000 RPM, doesn't sound so bad. It's really worth it to stop it cutting out. See those other guys in there? So you can hear it's still pretty sporty. Still pops and bangs on the overrun, which is something I like personally. I think it's the character of the bike. If you don't like it popping and banging, there is a modification you can do and it can do away with it completely. So that's pretty much it for this time. Just get yourself over to XT660.com. You'll be on there for hours and hours if you're into these bikes. Brilliant site, brilliant. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Later.